Welcome to MMA Fan. My name is Luke Basin. Welcome back for everyone who's already a subscriber to the MMA Fancast YouTube channel. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe so you can see more great interviews, including the one coming at you right now. Always an honor to have a first-time guest on the show. This fighter, it will be debuting at 247 MMA at the Venue 3 coming up October 11th at the brand new Sunny Days Arena. And I am excited to have on the show for the first time, Matt Archey. Matt, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks a lot, Luke. Appreciate you inviting me on.
Absolutely. It's always great to have a debut fighter. You almost made your debut fight about a month ago at 247 MMA at the Venue 2. Don't really want to get into it much other than the fact that your opponent dropped out literally minutes
Yeah,
before you were going to fight. But here's what I want to get into. What got you into training MMA? What got you training at Scorching Boxing? And kind of what has this whole journey been like? And then we'll get to your upcoming fight.
I've always basically my first experience with any type of combat sport was when I was about 6 years old. My dad put my first pair of boxing gloves on. I watched him box growing up. He did it a lot. He trained a lot. While he was in college. Then he was in the Navy, boxed, and then when he got out, he was actually a police officer, and they had little boxing clubs. And he trained at the UVA in Altoona under Coach John Robinson. So I was always interested in watching him box, and like I said, when I was really little, he trained me, and that's kind of how it started. I was always interested in any type of combat sport, really. And then of course, when I was like 8 or 9 or 10. I started Hapkido, karate, stuff like that, just to get some experience and have fun. It kept me focused in school, so that was super important. And then when I was in the Navy, I did a little bit of MMA training with some guys and really got into it. I fell off for a few years after that. I have 3 kids, so I started having kids, and I got married really young, so I kind of put it off. And then I just kind of started back out with Scorch and Boxing Gym, got some training in, and just kind of relearning everything. I'm really looking forward to showcasing what I've learned, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's a great background, both to you and your dad. Thank you for both of your services. Um,
Thank you.
Also, it's great that you got married young. Being a husband and being a father
Yeah.
is way more important than really anything else you do. But it's great that you're at a point with 3 kids, a wife, a job, and all that. You're able to fit MMA. And so, what's it been like? Like you said, relearning everything, and how do you feel coming into what will be really your kind of your debut? You made the walk. You thought you were going to fight, but now this will be your debut. So, what are your thoughts coming into this one?
I'm really excited about it. I mean, I'm really a nobody, obviously, right now. So I don't. I mean, yeah, I'd love to win this fight, and just I just want to have fun. And, I don't have any bad blood towards my opponent. I respect him for stepping up, and I just it's just really nice just getting this experience. Obviously a win would be great. I'm looking for that. That that's like the most important part. But I'm just really excited to showcase what I've learned. I've always wanted to do this, since I was younger. But of course, I did get married young. I had kids really young, so I kind of missed out on my 20s, so to speak. I'm 35, so yeah.
Well, I encourage you just because of the idea that really you spent your 20s doing the best thing you could do, which is raising young kids, being a husband and a father. But there you are getting in to your first MMA fight officially at 35. Can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. You already said that you want to win, you want to have fun, you have a great attitude about it, you're training hard. What has been the most challenging and or enjoyable part of learning MMA, whether it's the jujitsu, the kickboxing, the wrestling, the grappling? Like, what part has been kind of challenging but fun for you?
Definitely. I would say really just working on the cardio.
Sure.
That's like that's like the super most important part because who said that? Vince Lombardi says exhaustion makes cowards of us all. I
Yeah.
think he said that one time. But it's so true. Just getting my cardio back. I used to run marathons and stuff a few years ago. I did trail marathons, and that kind of helped, to just get my stamina. But fighting cardio is so much different than running. So, just working on that and just be able to staying on my feet or on the ground and staying in the fight. Just getting that little extra push to keep going. That's been a challenge, but I've been really working on that every day. Just whether it's even at home. When I get home from work, I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. at an office job. I'm a dispatcher for a police department. So when I get home, I'm already tired from work because I've been sitting all night. But I'll try to get out there and just sprint. It doesn't matter. I feel like crap. I'm tired, but just do a set of sprints, burpees. Just go back to the basics, really, and that's what I've been really focusing on. This fight's 145 pounds. I'm 146 pounds right now, and I was like 155 like 3 weeks ago. So I'm really working on the weight too, and I'm looking forward to the weigh-ins. So
Yeah, you're obviously almost right there. We are about what's today's the second, so we're 9 days away because this fight's going to happen on
yeah,
October 11th. It in a way, obviously, it's great that you've made this work. Working overnights, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for the dispatch is a challenging time frame, but you're making it work. It's great to kind of see you be able to balance everything. And the quote from Vince Lombardi is a great one, and also just the fact that you're clearly somebody that's gonna not make excuses. You're gonna train hard. What would you like to kind of experience or enjoy the most? You want to get a win, you want to have fun, but you made a walk. Ryan Middleton really treated you very well. They're a great promotion.
oh yeah,
Very, disappointed in kind of what happened with your opponent leaving, but he walked you out, played your walk-in music because it was, so close to your fight. So you got a little bit, of course, by that point you knew you weren't fighting, but what are you kind of looking forward to the 11th with this fight actually happening?
I'm looking forward to everything. Just again, just the atmosphere, just seeing the audience, and my family is going to be there, and I guess people from work are going to hopefully tune in and watch from home. Just getting that experience again. I kind of do know how it feels to kind of get ready, get the hands wrapped. So that's nice to have been able to experience that. I'm just excited to get in there and just throw hands. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try as hard as I can. Yeah. Like I said, win or lose, if I lose, I'll learn something from it, and if I win, that would be great. I'll keep training. So
Both are doable. Like you said, you can enjoy winning. That would be wonderful. You can learn if you don't come out victorious. You're going to have your wife there. I mean, are your kids? You said you've had them a while ago. Are they old enough to be coming, or is it just going to be your wife? Who's going to be in the audience for it?
well, basically, probably my wife is going to stay at home with the kids. I do have a 5-year-old, and then
Oh,
I have an 11-year-old and a 13-year-old. So they're probably we talked, and I would love them to come, but yeah, they're probably gonna stay home and watch it. So, but that's fine. I got my dad's gonna come up and he's gonna watch it. My mother's gonna be there. My brother, just kind of like last time. I'll have a little small audience of my
that's
own. So,
great.
and like I said, hopefully people from work will tune in and buy tickets and watch. So.
Yeah, well, that'll be great. You work as a police dispatcher, so a lot of cops will be tuning in. That's exciting. Or did you say EMT? I forget which one you said.
I'm a dispatcher in at the UPMC hospital, so
Oh, okay.
I am their police dispatcher. So it's more of like a private police thing.
Gotcha.
So basically, dispatching security and police to whatever goes on. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so
Okay. That makes sense. Well, it's still very
yeah,
cool. It's exciting that you'll have a few people there for you. Obviously, your wife and kids watching at home. Like you said, people that you work with watching. I can't wait to see this go down. Sunny Days Arena at the venue for 247 Fighting Championships, October 11th, 9 days away. Get your tickets directly from Matt, or if you're checking out at 247fighting.com, then give Matt credit because that's always important. It'll give you a drop down option to select the fighter. That's very important when you're buying tickets. And if you're not able to be there in person, download the app, 247 Live app, which is a great app. Anything with a smart device can play it. That's the way to get the pay-per-view. And you can also select Matt's name on that as well. It's been great having you on the show. I can't wait to see this fight go down 9 days from now. This has been Luke Basin with MMA Fancast and first-time guest on the show, just 9 days away from his amateur MMA debut is Matt Archey. Thanks so much, Matt, for coming on the show. You take care.
Thanks so much. You too. We'll see you.
You're very welcome. Have a